Data Privacy and Protection, Navigating the GDPR and CCPA Minefield. Welcome to the wild, wild world of data privacy and protection. Now, I know what you're thinking. Data privacy. Isn't that just for tech geeks and lawyers? Well, guess what? It's for all of us. With regulations like GDPR and CCPA in full swing, ensuring data privacy and compliance is not just a legal headache. It's a crucial part of keeping your data safe. So let's dive into the world of data privacy. I promise to keep it as light and fun as possible. Ready? Let's go. What are GDPR and CCPA? First off, let's get a handle on these acronyms. GDPR. This is a regulation in EU law on data protection and privacy for all individuals within the European Union and the European Economic Area. It also addresses the transfer of personal data outside the EU and EEA. CCPA. This is a state statute intended to enhance privacy rights and consumer protection for residents of California in the USA. In simple terms, both regulations are about giving people control over their personal data and ensuring companies handle that data responsibly. Why should you care? Whether you're running a global corporation or a small blog, if you handle personal data, these regulations apply to you. Violating them can result in hefty fines and a loss of consumer trust. Definitely not good for business. Best practices for data privacy and protection. Let's break it down into three key areas: avoidance, protection, and recovery. Number 1, avoidance. Stop problems before they start. A. Data minimization. Only collect the data you really need. The less data you have, the less you need to protect. B. Consent. Make sure you have clear, explicit consent from users before collecting their data. No sneaky, pre-checked boxes. C. Privacy by design. Integrate data privacy into your systems and processes right from the start. Don't treat it as an afterthought. Number 2, protection. Shielding your data from threats. A. Encryption. Encrypt sensitive data both in transit and at rest. This makes it much harder for unauthorized parties to access. B. Access controls. Limit access to personal data to only those who need it for their job. Use strong authentication methods like multi-factor authentication. C. Regular audits. Regularly audit your data protection measures to ensure they're up to scratch. Identify and address vulnerabilities promptly. E. Employee training. Educate your employees about data privacy and security. Phishing attacks are often successful because someone clicked on a dodgy link. Number 3, recovery. Bounce back strong. A. Incident response plan. Have a clear, detailed plan for responding to data breaches. This should include steps for containing the breach, notifying affected parties, and reporting the relevant authorities. B. Backup and restore. Regularly back up your data and test your restoration processes. In case of a data loss incident, you'll be glad you did. C. Transparent communication. If a breach does occur, be transparent with your customers. Let them know what happened, what you're doing about it, and how they can protect themselves. Staying ahead of the curve. Data privacy and protection isn't a one-and-done deal. It's an ongoing process that requires constant vigilance and adaptation to new threats and regulations. By following these best practices, you'll not only stay compliant, but also build trust with your customers, something that's priceless in today's digital age. So there you have it, data privacy and protection in a nutshell. Stay safe, stay secure, and remember that even if this is not one of the funniest topics out there, it is one of the most important. So keep those digital doors locked tight. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye, and thanks for reading, watching, and listening.